Welcome to another episode of Grub Masters. I'm Chris, this is John. Today, we're doing Hungry Man Breakfast.
Get in the belly!
Johnny, what is a Hungry Man Breakfast?
Chris, I've been telling you about this for a while. It's amazing. It's basically layers of breakfast deliciousness.
I have been hearing about this, and I am super excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I can't wait to dip my teeth into some of this. The coals are nice and hot. Johnny, let's get this party started.
All right, so the first thing we want to do, Chris, is we want to brown some meat and some veg. So we've got to lay down a layer of coals.
Not just ringing it, like a nice layer.
Right.
Let's see this.
So let's get the oven out of the way.
All right.
Lay down a nice layer of coals.
Put that oven back on top with a nice layer of coals. Get it up to temp.
Let this get nice and hot so we can brown off that sausage. All right, so the Dutch oven's got some heat to it now, so I'm going to throw in a little oil just so that we can brown.
Gonna use one white onion here.
We like to put this in first so it can start to soften up. And now, Chris, the star ingredient.
Yeah, well, gotta have some protein here, right? So, you know, gonna throw in some sausage. And most people, you know, they might just throw in one sausage. But here at Grub Masters, nah,
Two. You do one, two's better.
two's better.
All right, so we're gonna brown this up and get those onions nice and soft. Chris, the sausage is just about brown. Those onions have had a head start. We've been taking a little bit of heat for not having enough vegetables in our food.
It's true, true. I like to cook meat. You know, we like to cook meat. You know,
So this one's for the ladies.
we're gonna add some peppers, a little bit of veg. You know, we got the onion in there.
Nice
but
diced red pep. And for
red.
color, we get a little green pep.
A little green.
Nice.
Got to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Let me give it a few cracks here, John.
Crack away.
Nice.
A pinch or two.
A little bit of salt.
All right, beautiful. All right, so we stirred that to incorporate. Now, Chris, what are you going to do this afternoon? You chop down a few trees?
I'm feeling like, you know, I'm motivated. I'm going to have a Hungry Man breakfast. I might just go out and cut down a couple of trees, John.
Move a mountain or two?
Move a mountain. So I think I need to add some,
We got to bulk this up.
a little bulk.
A little bulk. So these are just from the grocery store, frozen hash browns that we've thawed out. And what we're going to do now is we're going to just toss those in on top, and then we're going to incorporate everything. That's going to be our base layer.
All right.
All right, let's go. All right, beautiful. Let me stir these in.
Nice color in there. The potatoes, the sauces, the onions, the peppers. What's
Now,
next?
It's breakfast, right? We're going to throw some French toast on here? Probably not,
Nah,
right?
nah.
But let's get some eggs on here. So,
What do you think? 6 eggs?
no.
8?
No.
10?
No?
A dozen?
It'd be too easy.
How about 18?
Let's do 18 eggs.
18 eggs.
All right. Now, you're camping. We don't want to use a lot of bowls, so Ziploc bags are your friend. Chris is going to crack me off a bunch of eggs into the bag. Excellent. All right, so this looks like it's ready for a Rocky movie, right? So What we want to do now is we want to seal this up nice and tight. Again, key is on nice and tight.
Right, right.
And it's probably worth double checking it.
It's good. It's good.
And now,
You got to moosh this thing around.
yeah, we're gonna moosh it up.
Got a little moosh moosh. Let's get that thing nice and going. Scramble them up. You know, the nice thing about the bag, you're not going to have to clean it up, and it could be used as a multi-purpose thing. We'll use it again, and then we'll use it as a garbage at the end. So,
all right, so
makes
our
sense.
eggs are nice. No longer a Rocky movie prop. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna drizzle this on top. And let that soak through. Now, a lot of people, this is it, right?
Let's stop right
They're going to
here.
give up. They're going to say, oh,
Yeah.
I got my food groups. I got my meat group. I got my potato group. And I got my egg group.
Breakfast is served.
And the vegetables, you know, as a
Yeah.
garnish.
Right, right, right.
We could do better.
Yeah, yeah.
So, we're going to put a layer of cornbread down on this. So what we've done is we've reserved 2 eggs, 1/3 of a cup of milk per bag. So that's 2/3 of a cup of milk.
Yep.
We're going to throw in 2 Jiffy mixes. Now, again, I've got the cornbread Bible. I've mail-ordered cornmeal. It's all well and good. These guys who make Jiffy Mix, they get the white lab coats. They know how to do it. I've never found a cornbread I like better than this. It's wicked cheap and it's easy.
It is, it is.
All right,
2 boxes,
2 eggs.
2 eggs. What do you think? You want to moosh that around?
Yeah, this is going to require, I think, a power moosh.
Power moosh.
Power moosh.
Extra moosh moosh. Professional here. Super power.
So it doesn't have to be perfect anyway. What we're going to do is we're just going to take this and we're going to squeeze it out on top of our layer of eggs here. The best that we can. Okay, beautiful. Give it a little smoothing. Not too much because that did a pretty good job. And that's it. So we are going to lid this up. We're going to reduce the heat on the bottom to a ring. We're going to put a ring on top because now we're really baking. We don't need the ground. We don't need that high heat anymore. We're going to maintain those coals for about 40 minutes or so. We'll check back in about 30 minutes for a surprise ingredient.
It's been going about a half an hour now. Johnny, let's take a look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's looking good.
Right? It's getting there.
One last step. Let's cheesify this.
Yeah, let's do it. So a couple handfuls of nice shredded cheddar, Mexican blend, right on top. I dare say that's extra cheesy.
Yeah,
That's
that
the way
looks
we
good.
like it.
That looks good.
All right.
Give that about another, what, 10 minutes?
About 10 minutes, I think, to melt that down, and we'll be good to go.
Cheese has been on about 10 minutes
10
or so.
minutes.
Let's take a look, John.
Oh, man.
Ooh, it's melted.
Yeah, it's pretty well melted.
It's looking ooey gooey good.
And let's give it a little. Yeah, I think it's ready. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, you know, we try to learn from our mistakes. It doesn't always happen, but we always want to show you guys how good our stuff tastes.
Yeah.
And we jump into it and we get blisters in our mouth. So this time we've committed to waiting a whole 10 minutes to let this cool, and then we're gonna rip into it. Truth be told, it's been about 8 minutes.
About 8 minutes. I was ready to tackle this guy.
Got pretty hangry.
Yeah.
And frankly, I don't want to hear it anymore. So we're gonna rip into this.
Johnny, serve me up a little bit of this. Come on. It's time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some nice weight in there. You can see the layers. The sausage, the potatoes, the peppers, the eggs, the cheese. Plate cheers.
Plate cheers. The cheese just fused to the cornbread. It's like one layer now, but that's tasty.
Throwing that cornbread on top, very smart idea.
It's a balanced meal now. You got your bread, you got your meat, you got your veg, you got your egg, cheese.
Touching them all, touching all the food groups. I like it.